Hari Om, Namaste, welcome to the class. Sura Saraswati Sabha, Turiya, paper 2, Anuvada Pradeepa, second part. Today is class number 12, lesson number 5C. Let us begin with Prarthana. Gururev gatihi, Gurumev bhaje, Gurunaiva sahasmi namo Gurave, na Guroh paramam shishurasmi Guroh. Matirasti Guru Mama Pai Guru Yenaksarasamam Nayamadhigamya Maheshwarat Kritsnam Vyakaranam Proktam Tasmai Paninaye Namaha Vakyakaram Vararuchim Bhashyakaram Patanjalim Paninim Sutrakaram Cha Pranatosmi Munitrayam. So Munitrayam, for all the three Munis, we do Prarthana. And when we are doing the three Munis Prarthana, let us also thank all the Acharyas which were of the posterity who did so much work for us. They tried to write books in Sanskritam, in Hindi, in other Indian languages. We have so much discussion, so many books which are published, so much material that we can learn Sanskritam much easier than our prior generations. But the thing is exactly reverse. We are not able to learn. They mastered in spite of no like help of machines, etc. And I have been like pondering about this point. I had a like discussion with my friend on certain issue. She had to do some work on about her school. There's a lot of like stuff which she has to calculate and all. She said, "Oh, if I had known like the software usage and all, or if AI would have done this, it would have been so easy. How would like the previous generations did it? I mean, I don't know. Without machines, I can't even imagine, etc. Now I'm doing with calculator and all that I'm using. It's whatever." Yeah. Then I said, like, no, this is wrong. The previous generations did it with much ease because their brains worked perfectly. They did not have machines. They did not have any simple devices like a calculator. That is why they could think much better. They could remember their way, how they remembered the ways. Like after coming of Google Maps, I think most of the people forgot how to remember the routes. We have developed so much dependency on the machines, and same is happening with our panchangas, etc. That the tithi vara nakshatras, we are not able to remember. Oh, yesterday, like 2 days before it was so and so tithi, 2 days after it will be so and so tithi. We are not able to remember at all. Okay, so Panchanga calculations people used to do on their hands. This graha, this nakshatra, this rashi, this effect, that everything that they would calculate with so much. This tithi, this karanam, this yogam. So many like they used to bear in their minds. Our brains are made to be used, but we are using them less and less, and we are depending on machines. I am telling you all this for a reason. Don't think that Bhagini has always to tell about something, give a big lectures. She's a very like fond of giving us बहुत सारा ज्ञान देती है. So it's not about ज्ञान देना. It's about the pain that I undergo when I see students not being able to deal with even little matters. And even I, when I become a little more dependent, अरे उसमें देख लेंगे. We'll see in that website now. उसको we'll just open ashtadhyayi.com. We'll just type and we'll see. Then is it wrong that somebody makes such a website? No, it will be very useful that person. Only the one who made the Panchanga app will be benefited because he'll put lot of thinking. Only one who made the this NLP tools is intelligent because he will have lot of thinking. So one who makes an app will put the like he will grow. He will have his understanding more. So in that principle, if we think we all should be using our brains on a regular basis without taking the help of a machine. Jaldi jaldi karna hai. So machines make our work faster. I think it's a very false statement. If something is there in our mind, if we remember something like Yakundendu Tusharahara Davala, if somebody asks me, I will not need any like thing to remember, I mean to retrieve it. I need not type in the Google and see the full sloka, full padya and all. I have it since childhood. I have been listening to that and it is there totally printed and published in my brain's cells. So this is the system of Veda education. That's why people these days are not able to learn Vedas. There are even books were the Shatrus for them. Published books were Shatrus for them. So with this, see, Sanskrit belongs to the age like past ages. We are trying to use modern setting for learning Sanskrit. So that is where some clash is happening. We are not able to remember, arrange the things in our brain in a systematic way so that we can retrieve them. This is the reason why we are becoming more and more dumb. I don't want to use that word, but we are becoming duffers. Okay, so I don't want to use negative words against Sanskritam people, but that is what is the truth which is happening. So those who work with machines can develop things. See, making a digital file is not wrong, but totally depending on it should be controlled. That is the only thing I will ask you. So when I say learn by heart, so I have seen our Vyoma exams only. So it's wrong if somebody says that we cannot learn anything after 30s. I have seen in the Vyoma chanting exams, I go as a judge just to meet them. There are so much elderly people, they come, so many people they come, and they learn so much. They are like 70 above and they are doing Kantabata examination. I was surprised many times. Even for Parayana, they come from such and such backgrounds that they don't even know the Ucharanam, very simple things like they will say the, they will say the. They don't have their ah corrected. They say oh, kind of. So they are elderly people who have been like listening to language for so long wrongly, but they are ready to correct it. They are ready to come to the exam. See, imagine somebody sitting in the exam at 70s. Huh? So that spirit, I think this generation will have it. Now who are 70s will have it because they have lived a life without machines for major part of their lives. But what we are doing and what our children are doing will totally deteriorate our brain systems, our brain thinking systems, our faculties, and it will like drive away all the knowledge, all the thinking, all the systematic analysis, analytical way, synthetical way. We will forget all these things very soon. So, I mean, using Zoom, like I'm, I'm saying all this using the technology. That is the irony of it. Okay, so meeting through Zoom, it's okay. It will decrease a little bit the effect of Sanvidhyam. Like we all sit in a classroom, how beautiful it would have been. Like one room is there, one board is there, teacher is speaking, students are listening, looking at the faces, feeling each other's vibrations. I would like sit in the 50 students class. I would stand and teach, but I would know which student is not able to understand by just looking at their faces. Because the tarangas, the vibrations which work out there will help us. So that Sanvidhyam will not be there. Anyway, this is a small drawback compared to using of like digital resources, especially for forms and all. So first thing, reduce this machine usage to books. First, get all the books. Whenever, like even when like students from foreign countries are there, non-resident Indians are there, then they can when they come to India, they should make sure that they have all the books, at least the basic books of Dhaturupas and Shatarupas. One thing will be resolved so that you depend on book more than the like that's what I feel like when it is in the book and you are not using digital resources, you have some time to go to the book, open it and see the form. Until then your brain will be kya tha? I'm just like okay. Sometimes even before opening that page na you will remember yeah, it was this. So wo experience jo hota it will give brain some easy to think like uh, the children are given like food with lot of naram karke usko bahut aise we will just make it very soft and feed because they don't have teeth. But once we develop teeth, we need not eat utna soft. We can like crush very like strong nuts and all. We can also use our teeth for that purposes. The more decrease in using of teeth, the less powerful the teeth will become. Same with other organs of our body, especially with brain. So better use book resources. Okay, so that is another thing. Next thing is you just depend on your memory power more. Parayanam, do rows every day, like on daily basis. go through these forms which this syllabus has. We have so many days to go before the exam starts, or so at least pick up some dhatus, learn all the first forms. That yeah, the document I could not do it with just small gap, and now I'm getting even more like days are even running, the works are running into each other now. So I don't know how to do it, but still, okay, I will share it today, whatever form it is, because you have got the PDF also. Just you can also learn from the PDF side by side. You keep the digital resources once, just correct it, just for this thing. I not that something. If you need something, let me know. I thought I will look at your needs from your point of view, fill it if something is necessary, and then I'll give you, because some dittos are there, like above form, the same form repeats, then the ditto sign is there. I thought we can put forms there also. That was one thought which came to me. Anyway, we will see. So you can use the document. I'll share it today. Then you can start. After this, we don't have any lakaras, or all our lakaras are finished. So we did lit, we did lut, we did lung, we did rng, we did ashirlin. Then rut we had did in like 5 lakaras we did in the first part, 5 lakaras we did now. After this, we'll have Sati Saptami and all. Okay. Yes, these are the things. So depend on books more. Learn the forms. The 9 forms. The first 9 forms you should know. And for the Ardhadhatuka Lakaras, we don't need to go to the Dhatu Vibhaga. But I had read one sentence that Churadi Gana will be counted in this, especially I saw it in the Lrn Lakara. I don't remember doing it before, but they say Neraniti and all those sutras, I'll have to look at it one more. I mean, from the student's perspective, how to give the steps, I'm not prepared for that. So I have to find out which takes, which doesn't take and all. So totally Ganas not there is truth, but like the Churadi is working in the Lrn. So I thought no, Ashirling, sorry. In the Ashirling it's working. Let me see. I mean the Sahajabodha gives it. So I have to just check with other lakaras. I don't remember seeing it anywhere. Anyway, so we should go through that once. We will find out. That is one thing. This is first part of her. So first part finished with like the need and this of machine. Second, I told you what to do. What is the solution for that? So use books and use your memory systems more than machine systems. Start doing it right now today. Don't go for, even I am reducing my dependency on the machine these days. Like I'm trying to remember the forms whenever I get time. I'm just turning pages, trying to like, even when I'm sitting alone, oh, what will be that, Vishpapa ka Saptami kya hoga? What will be the like Sudhihi Panchami Ekavachanam, what will it be? So like that, I'm trying to remember and I'm trying to like use my brain a little so that I trigger it. I trigger the necessity. So this is very important. Now, next part. When we were doing Ashirling, I forgot to mention one point, but it is very clearly mentioned in Anuvada Pradeepa book. So there are 2 things. One is this Ashirling Lakara is Kriyatipatti. I told you about Kriyatipatti, but what exactly it is, I didn't tell you. The book tells me that there is no Kriya Nishpatti, there is Atipatti. The Kriya didn't happen. So it's if conditional. In the if conditional, everything comes. But to explain it a little further, the Kriya did not get generated. The Kriya did not happen in the world. So it's an imaginary condition. That is one thing. Second thing. About Lrn Lakara, this if conditional Kriyatipatti thing, it can be past tense or it can be future tense or it can be present tense. Tense thing is this thing in a mood. Moods in the like 4 moods we have got. Lrn Lakara is one of the moods. So that prakaras, what happens is they take no tense, non-tense lakaras. They are all non-tense lakaras. So non-tense lakaras can be like in any. I mean, I used to think that it is just non-mention of non-applied like tenses. The kalas are not applied in this, but in the Lrn Lakara, they are applied actually. They are applied, and we have to think, realize, and use in the sentences which we are going to do. We are only going to use them in the appropriate context. Depending upon the context, we will say, like if it is a past tense like translation, into when we translate it into English only, the problem comes. In Sanskrit, as it is, if we understand, that is okay. But it can be future, it can be present, it can be past. So, yadya bhavishyat, tarhi abhavishyat, if we take. So, if this will be there, that will be there. If this is there, then that is there. If it were there, it were there. It would be there. If it were there, this would have been there. Yeah, something like that. So this would have, if, had been, and such English phrases we are going to use. As I told you, we Indians are not very like we are good in English. We are good in English. We are better than actually our English and American counterparts most of the times. But what happens is when it comes to such things, at least I feel a little, I don't know like which to use exactly. So we will work it out together. So those who know very good English can contribute here. Don't think that hey, Bhagini is a teacher and she says all this. No, my primary intention is you should get the right knowledge. You should be able to like do the work correctly, better than my image in your eyes and my status in your hearts. Okay, so I'm not worried about all that. I'm worried about the bhasha going into you correctly. If I can contribute to it, I'll contribute. If I cannot, then I'll leave it to you. At least I'll make sure that you have the right ways. Okay, so this is the thing. Well, I have like translated the sentences myself, and then I have like seen how it works. I have also checked once only I had got chance to check in that too. Very, very hurry, I have checked it. So let us see. Now, I invite the students, not just anyone randomly who want to try and raise hands or who have done just now 2 seconds before, but who have sincerely worked out, who have written down the sentences and are ready to read out. Okay, so those students I call to raise hands. Otherwise, please don't raise hands. I will do it myself. And then if you have anything to like suggest, then you can raise hands and I'll unmute because I want to make this class very serious instead of like you discussing with me, is this correct? Is that correct in front and the face? No. If you had worked out and you got some doubtful areas, I'm really ready to help. But you're working out now, it's not allowed because we tried it before and we failed. That's why I'm not very great fan of this Sadhyaskata work. Okay. So be a little this thing. This is a like last lakara. Later also sentences are there, but they are different. Yeah, there is one hand that is raised. Let me first go to the page where I have the sentences. Okay, so I'm just waiting. Any others? One hand raised, other hands. There is one more. Okay. If you have looked into the sentences, then in the like, then I call. Okay. So the first Angla Bhashya Parivartayata Abhyasa 8, we are doing it today. So the first sentence is for Uma Chandrasekharanji.
Ram Ram Bhagini.
Ram Ram.
Yadyasau sam gapityashyata gapish. Sorry, ma'am, I'm having a little bit of wheezing. Tarhi pariksham uttarinot bhavishyat.
1 minute, 1 minute. Then let me read. 1 minute. Give me a chance. Yadyasau samyagapatishyat tarhi parikshamuttirno bhavishyat. Means uttirnaha abhavishyat samyak apatishyat. This is the statement.
If he had studied well in the exams, then he would have passed in the exam.
So you are putting it in the past tense, right? Correct. If he would study well, then he would pass the exams. That is,
we can say like this also. Had he studied well for the exam,
that's what
he would have passed.
Right, that's what. So try to think and imagine in all the three tenses in your minds at least, okay? We will do only one, all in past, all in future, or all in present. but you have to also think of the other two. Okay. So if he studies well, then he would pass the examinations, or had he studied well, he would have passed something like that. Okay. So thank you. That means the studying well is of the present act. The passing is the future act. So he would pass something like that. Yeah. Now next is Sheila ji.
Namaste, madam.
Namaste.
Devaschet avarshayat bijan avyapsam.
No. 1 minute. Devaschet avarishishyat bijan yavapsma.
Avasma.
Not avasma, avapsma, vap.
Avapsma. No. If it rained, Deva would have sown the seeds.
No.
Hmm?
Avapsma. Who is the subject of ma? Like by ma, what is the subject?
Oh, it's a. I would have. Okay.
No, avapsma. Avapsma is uttama purusha bahuvachana.
That's what.
Okay. So
we. So we would have.
no.
Okay. If it rained, then Deva is also there.
No, I'll tell you Deva. You just finish the second part.
We would have sown the seeds.
Correct. So if it rains is the correct statement in English, but because Deva is there, we'll call it rain god. Okay.
Oh, okay.
If the rain god rains, then we would plant the seeds.
Okay. Thank you.
Then Prakash Mohini Bhagini. I'll read out the sentence. Kah khalu nama pravachana samaye shabdam akarishyat.
Who is making noise? Who will make noise at the time of pravachan?
Very good, pravachana. 1 minute, Bhagini, Prakash Mohini Bhagini. One thing for you and all the North Indian Sanskrit students. Okay, this is high time that I tell these things, but don't take me very, very wrongly. Okay, it may hurt you, but let us do one thing. Let us change our habits for good of Sanskritam, not for good of our personal feelings. Okay, so Sanskrit is a Ajanta Bhasha. So until there is a Halanta, don't make anything half. Okay, so while you are using Samskrita words in a Samskrita context, please make them ajantas. That means if there is a like all the other, you are very, if there is like samaye, a is there, you will say samaye. If there is ti here, you will say ti. But when there is like nothing like this, so you will read it like nam. Isn't it? So this is wrong. So now you said pravachan. Chan is not correct. Pravachan is not nakara.
Pravachana.
Put a very, very conscious. Not only for you, Bhagini. I'm really sorry if it hurts, because I had lot of wars and fights and battles and world wars on this small aspect that I tried to teach, but I still did not do my step back. Okay, so this is a humble request. This is a very very polite and very like apanatva, with a lot of apanatva and mamatva. I tell my students, when they belong to North Indian states, all the North Indian states had the effect of Urdu, Parsi, Arabic and Mughals rules, which brought this minused. So it minused their akaras from all the words. All the Ajanta words like Rama became Ram.
Yeah.
Okay, so that thing is very serious when it comes to Sanskrit. Because they say alabhat, which is alabhatta, they say alabhat. So labdhat will become parasmaipadi. You imagine how much danger it is. So there is lot of difference between Sanskritam Ucharanam and Hindi Ucharanam. Let even Telugu. So I don't like just blame North Indians for doing this. The Telugu people change the tha to dha. Katha, they say kadha. So all these things we need to change. And even the akara pronunciation, it's like, oh. These one day I was just looking at for which one, for some lesson I was looking into one YouTube video, what these fellows are teaching. Let me just see, just for an idea. It says ke, ke, ge. I thought he's telling ke, all why is he telling ekaras? I saw on the board it is ka, kha, ga, gha. He said ke, che, te, te, pe. What is this? It's not K. That much distortion has happened to our akaras. That's why we are not able to. Sanskritam Vijayatam, isn't it? Sanskritam should win always. May she be victorious in our tongues. Okay? So that victory is marked by akara, which is Vishnu, who is the Vyapaka Swarupa. I have every jnana, I have bhandaras of so many lectures to give you all, but you are not of that sort that I tell you for hours together. Even I do indication, you have to change it forever. Write it down in red pen, red highlighter, or whatever, which makes it very like gusa andar. That's like a nail goes into the wall. Like that, it should go into your brain and it should be planted and it should become a tree. Okay, it should remove all the like negative, like a medicine inside. It should go. It should cure all the disease of wrong akara ucharana. See the shape a, a, a. Pravachana, like pravachan, you said, like you said cha, na, same place. Pravacha, till there you are telling akara. Then when it comes to na, you are saying chan. So in that cha you remember. The way you say cha, you did not say che. Pravachana, it's like, some people say like this also. I've seen the YouTube, they are really, really, really bad. Okay, really, they are saying kaka gaga da. Can you imagine? Kaka gaga nga na nga. That letter they are saying da. I was so shocked. They are doing all these things, ma. So just for I remembered it. That's I'm telling. So like you, I'm like kamal. You say kamal, kamal, for example. Then you remember ma how you are saying. How you are saying ka, kamal, ka ma la. Just add that part which is in your brain. That add it to la. Add it to the last consonant. Okay, like that. When it becomes kama and then la will have a dirgha, then what they do? They say kamla. Now the ma will be devoid of akara. Imagine. Huh? The kamla will make the ma la, like mlana. Mlana letter is there, the dhatu is there, na? Glani, mlana. Like that kamla, mla. Kamla is not mlana. Kamla is like, very much well like bloomed and blossomed and very, very sweet to look at. Huh? So it should be ka, la, you are saying. Then remember how you said ka. Ka, kam, la, kam, ka, ma. Like that, kakara's akara should be carried to makara's akara also. Kamala. Try this. I trained one of my, like there is one very good friend of mine. She is my Sanskrita Bhagini since long time we are related. Even she does this. I very with lot of, pushing and lot of training. After 15 years, I could correct to her to some extent. 15 years it took. Okay. So an average change happens so much time. That's why I'm very seriously telling all the students, start it right now. Ask. Sorry for So your statement is correct. Who would make the sound during speech or pravachana? Or we can say adhyatmika speech or a spiritual speech. Let me just add that 1 minute. So the spiritual speech. So you're all like good children. So you'll not look at the next sentence. Okay. Astu. Now the next hand raised. Astu. Dhanyavada Bhagini. Then we will have Usha Shri ji. Usha Shri.
नमस्ते भगिनी।
Namaste.
यदि लक्ष्मणः आगमिष्यत् तदा रावणः सीतामपहर्तुं न शक्ष्यति। If Lakshmana would come, Ravana wouldn't able to abduct Sita.
Would have been, would not have been, like that. Wouldn't is not correct.
Would have been.
We have to. So if Lakshmana would have returned, then Ravana would not have abducted Sita. Something like that.
Would have returned.
But I have difficulty with this would have, could have, and all that. A little difficulty. I still
I'm not perfect in English, madam.
That same thing with me. That's what I'm telling. That's what I am also telling. We are all not perfect with English, but we understand it in some term. That is enough, ma.
Lakshman had
Telugu,
returned.
in Telugu, I can write perfectly.
Okay. So been means we are doing it in the karmani, but there is no been. There is no karmani here. So direct karta is there. So Ravana would not have abducted Sita. Would have returned.
Would have been.
No, been will not be there. Been is the karmani.
Would not have able to.
No, would is okay. Would is okay. If able is apartum,
If Lakshman had returned.
Would not have been able to abduct Sita. Correct. Been able to, correct. You are right. Able should be there. Yeah. Because Shak is there. No, yeah, I missed it.
Able.
So,
Agamishyat, it is having returned, no?
Would have returned. Would have returned.
No, return, I would have, that is okay. Would have returned is okay. But here Shak is there. I missed the Shak dhatu. So would not have is okay. Like aparatum na shakshyat, because it is there. We want to do it like perfectly, then we will use it. Okay, would not have been able to. Okay.
Wouldn't able to.
Wouldn't been, would not have been. Have is there, na? That's why. Wouldn't been able to is very informal. I don't think it is correct. Good. Let's go to the next sentence. Veena ji.
Namaste, Bhagini.
Namaste. Yes. Oh, sorry. I showed the sentence. So you did not see it officially.
Oh, no. I did not see. Spruhaniya shobhamidam dvandvam yadi dhata na yojayishyat tasya rupa vidhanayatnaha vifalo bhavishyat.
Vifalo, again the pa. I will not give again lecture.
Vifalo bhavishyat.
Not pa.
Vifalo bhavishyat.
Others, please keep mute. Others will not speak. Only the speaker and the teacher will speak. Please. Because you are able to unmute, don't unmute without being called your name. Please. Okay? So, pa. Please say pa and not fa.
Pa.
Not pa. Like pa. Aushtha. Right.
Sprahaniya shobhamidam dvandvam yadi dhata na yojayishyat. If the creator would not have been created this beautiful dvandvam, created this dilemma. Dvandvam means
twofold thing, something twofold.
Twofold. Tasya rupa vidhanayatnaha. His formation, his creation would have been become failure. Vifalo abhavishyat.
Vifalo bhavishyat. 100,000 times every day. Okay, do it. Imposition. Do the imposition to yourself because the fa has entered. Fa is Farsi. Pa is not Sanskritam. Okay.
Astu Bhagini.
For everyone.
There will be failure.
So if the creator or had the creator not arranged, like that also we can say. So yuj, like created, or like because we are talking about creation, dhata, that's why we can use this, the kriya pada in English. If the creator had not created the twofold, that's desirably attractive, spruhaniya and shobha. Okay, so desirably attractive, then his effort to create the form would have been unsuccessful. Rupa vidhana yatna. I don't know what this rupa vidhana yatna is. Maybe the like dvandva of the loka, sukha, dukkha, shitoshna. That's how I understand. Okay, so this sentence is a little high level sentence. I do not know. It's big also. So like we try to do this much justice to that. Okay. Now the next sentence called Ravi Shankarji.
Hari Om Acharya. For the previous sentence, I have written something different. Can I say that?
Yes, please. Yeah.
If Brahma or creator, if creator Brahma had not created this beautiful desirable pair of opposites. Dvandvam, when we say desirable pair of opposites, his efforts to create different forms would have been unsuccessful.
Okay. Rupa Vidhana Yatna. Different forms, he not speaking, but forms. Just forms. Okay. Astu.
No, Rupa Vidhana Yatna is saying, the efforts of creating different forms. No?
Different is not needed. You can put it in the bracket because we cannot use the word which is not there. That's what you can put it in bracket. Good
Next
sentence.
one.
Yeah, one
Next
minute.
one.
Let me read out the sentence here. Kale yadyagamishya anam alapsyataha.
Dhanam alapsyataha. If you had come on time, you would have got money.
Okay. Had you arrived in time, or if you will arrive in time, you could have or would have received the money, got the money, obtained the money, something like that.
Thank you.
Good. ASK. Please don't write. I will not call your name, G. Your name is written ASK. Ask 5. Is your name Ask 5 or ASK? It's not allowed. I told you in the first only. You have to write your full formal names to be called in the class. Please. For now, I am allowing you to speak. Please tell me your name first. This is the world of names and forms. Name cannot be ignored. ASKG, yes. Your turn. I have unmuted you. So you are not able to speak up? First. So not able to speak and no more hands are raised. That's why I will do the rest of them. Now I am cancelling. Okay. One attendee. Yes, Sheilaji. Yeah.
I'll just try, ma'am.
Yatte Agni Tejas Te Na Aham Tejasvi Bhuyasma.
Bhuyasam.
Bhuyasma is written.
Bhuyasma, na? 1 minute.
Bhuyasma. That's what is typed here.
Tejasvi Bhuyasam, Amma. In the book I have seen. I've checked it twice. Bhuyasam.
Bhuyasam. Bhuyasam only is there. Okay, ma'am. Yattate te Agni means it is O Agni. Is it Sambodhana?
Correct.
Okay.
Have you worked out? So don't try
Yes,
it.
I worked, ma'am. I worked it out, but I don't know whether it is right.
Okay, then please, yeah.
Oh, Agni, may I become very chargeable by your glorious shine.
Okay, very chargeable, Tejasvi.
Or
no, not chargeable. Teja is like effulgent or brilliant, bright and all.
Right. No.
By your effulgence, may I be effulgent. I have put it like that. Okay. There is one more CL308. Now, how can CL308 do your parents call you CL308? What do they call you? Dear CL308? Your teachers and all? What is this? Please put your name. I will not call you. You have raised hand, but I will not call you until you rename yourself. Okay? Anybody else who have not named them correctly, please name yourselves. Okay. So rest of them, the same hands are raising. So let me do it. Okay. Let me do it on your got chance, right? So I'm lowering all hands now and we will do it. I will do it. Let's stop. Next. Ime Bala Ayusha Vardhishiran Vidyayacha Jiyasuhu. So Ime Bala, these like there will be a visarga here which has dropped. May all those boys or girls grow by age or lifespan, because Ayuhu is age and lifespan both. So we can apply whichever. Vardhishiran. This is a Ashirling Lakara. Vidyayacha Jiyasuhu. Live by their knowledge. Okay. May is here also, but in English one may is enough. So be careful with the Sanskritam usages whenever it is like we do not repeat it, but it is there. In the Jiyasuhu it is there. So you have to apply this here also. Okay. Payaha, peyaha, arogyancha, lapsishtaha. That's why I drank water. Thank you. May you drink the milk. Payaha is water also. May you drink the milk and obtain the health. So, arogyancha. So, end is here. Lapsishtha. Labdatu. Vidyarjanaya yatishidhvam sukhinascha jiyasta. Jityasta. Sukhina, 1 minute. Jivya, maybe it is there. Sukhinascha. Jityasta. That is there. Yeah, correct. So, this is may you all try to earn the knowledge and live happily. Try to earn the knowledge, live happily. So, Jityasta. Jityasta, which dhatu? Now I forgot. This dhatu. Ji. How did I write it? Live. Ta is like 1 minute. Just let me check.
Madam, I have corrected as Jivyata.
Jivyata, that Jeev should be there. I will check.
Madam Purusha Bahuvachanam, it's coming.
Let me see. So, no guesses. I'm seeing. I'm just seeing. Jivyasta is correct. Jivyasta. Instead of that ta has come in the book also, it's like that. Okay, Jivyasta. That's why I have understood it correctly, but I didn't correct on this. So, Jiyasu Lapsishta. So here, Jivyasta. So this is, please correct yourselves. Correcting the books. Next one. Guroho prasadena. There is one more hand that is raised. Hariharanji. Yeah. I have to put it again in this form.
Namaste.
Namaste.
Guruho prasadena vidvamso bhuyasma. With the blessings of Guru, scholars may have.
Bhuyasma. Asma is what? Subject. Get the subject by only dhatu ending. The dhatu rupa. Okay. I'll do it. Astu. No second chance, please. I will do it. May we all be scholars by the grace of Guru. Okay. So, Vidvamsa Bhuya. May we all become.
Right. Dhanyavad.
Next, Jiyad Girvana Bharati. May the speech of the divine. Girvana Bharati's speech of the divine thrive. So, I put a Sanskritam here. Jiyat. So, Jiyat is like Ji Dhatu. Thrive. So, maybe victorious. We can translate that way also. Okay. So, this is it. Next. Now the Samskrita Bhashaya Parivartayata. This I'll do it quickly because I don't want to miss the time limit in these classes. I'll put it like very this thing. If the king had not punished, people would have become cannibals. See, I will give you one, maybe you all know, I'll give you one small suggestion. So when we are translating from, especially this book, only pertaining to this book I am telling, and all Sanskritam learning books which have translation as their way of teaching. So this book teaches us to translate. Now it has Sanskritam as well as English. Try to observe the language of, try to observe the language which they used in the English. That will help you to translate your Sanskrit sentences. Try to observe the language they used in the Sanskrit sentences. That will help you to translate the English sentences. So this is one thing. This is very secret between you and me. Don't tell anyone. It's very secret. The authors have a style. Every author has some shaili usage, choosing usage of, words, patterns, like the sentence structures, the syntaxes, etc. So you can use it, right? So this is the way I have tried to work out. So I have observed these English sentences first before composing my Sanskrit sentences. My translations from Sanskrit to English. Yadi Raja, here the Sanskrit is very whether he uses present, past, future, whatever he uses. Our form will be only Lrn Lakara. So yadi raja na adandishya janaha naramakshakaha avavishyan. If the stove was burning, she could have cooked. Yadi chulli ajvalishyat sa apakshyat. So here pach is the anidagama dhatu. So anit dhatu. So there is no idagama. So directly pach will have ka, cha will change to ka, and the sandhis have applied. So like this, when you're seeing the form, na, I studied this way. Whatever rule I study, when I apply it in the language directly, then only it goes into my head. Don't let the rules go to Delhi and the usages go to Bombay. If the rules go to Delhi, the train will be different, the route will be different. If the usages will go to Bombay, the both will never meet. There will be no point of meeting. That is why. So, yadi chulli ajvalisha sapaksha. Then, if you had come, I would have given the book to you. Yadi tvam agamishyaha aham tubhyam pustakam adasyam. The simple usage of the Lrn Lakara dhatu. If father had seen, he would have become sad. Yadi pita adrakshyat saha ashokshyat. Here see, drish dhatu. So this was, I had to explain one more point at this point. It was like the drish pashya. So drish pashya dhatu is actually drish only, but it changes to pashya in certain lakaras. But all sarva dhatuka lakaras it changes. In the artha dhatukas, the drish will remain drish. So for the drish, it will become drash, and the sha will become ka, because you remember that rule? Cha, ja, sha will become ka. So this is drash, drish, it will become drak. Saha, shoksha, same, shuch, chakaranta. So it has become ka. See, observe here. Then, if rainy season comes, water will rise. Rise means avardishyat, he has given, avardishyata, in wells. So, yadi vrishtikalaha agavishyat, upeshu jalam avardhishyata. If you read well, the teacher will not scold you. Wonderful statement, right? Yadi tvam samyak apadhishyaha, you, that's why apadhishya, na adhyapakaha or the adhyapika, na atarjishyat. So tvam you can add here. Tvam. Let me add it. Adhyapakaha na atarjishyat. So tvam. So tvam will make it complete. Then the teacher would have condemned me if I had done so. Yadi aham tatha akarishyam adhyapakah mam anindishyat. So the teacher did not do the ninda. That's why I did not do it. That is the conclusion. Let them pray God. Te bhagavantam prarthaye shiran. So here I was mentioning. So prarthaya, artha is the 10th Dashamagana dhatu. But the Dashamagana dhatus, the aya is coming in some parts. So I was just like wondering if I can make a list of all the Churadhigana interference in the dhatukas. It will be a topic for me to work out. So I could not find time. So I cannot give you bindus right now. Whenever at any point of time I'll do it, I'll share with you. May you live long. Tvam dirghayuhu bhuyaha. We should become wealthy. Vayam sampannaha bhuyasmaha. Okay. Bhuyasmaha na bhuyasmana. Let me just check. There is a visarga or not. There is no, I think that came by maybe this one. Okay, bhuyasma only. There is no visarga. So excuse me for this. I know, but it happens. That's all. Still, I will check and speak always. Let Indians come up with efforts. Bharatiyaha prayati shiran. I have not put that come up with and all that. This is an idiomatic this thing to tell that efforts. So may the Indians effort. Let Indians effort. Effort as a verb would have helped. Come up with efforts is we cannot translate that idea. So prayatnaihi agacheran, something like that. Maybe. Like that it's not. Anyway, let him not steal. Saha na choryat. May both of you attain knowledge. So knowledge he gives vidya. This is yuam vidya. Lapsi yastham. So labdhatu, ashirling lakara, madhyama purusha, dvivachana. So both of you. So that is lapsi yastham. Okay, here we finished the class today. If you have any doubts, we have discussions, we can do, or else I will show you the document. If you have really anything specific, okay. Otherwise, I will show you the document which our dear students have prepared. Okay. I think it's open. Huh? It's not open. I have to open it. I had kept it open for you people to see. Yes, it is open. Yes. Now I'm sharing the screen. Okay. If you have any doubts, meanwhile, you can raise the hands. Where is share? Share is here. This is the. So first, I want you all to clap for this. Everybody in mute, please clap for the students who helped us develop this document. Thank you so much. One more time. This is the document. I will share it with you. Okay. So, here. So the dhatu is there. So I have freezed the this thing. Okay. So if you will scroll, this pane will still be visible. If you will scroll this way, I have frozen the verb A and B, 2 columns. Okay, so you can go to whichever lakara you want. For example, lut, don't need. Lit, lut, we did it in this classes, this set of classes. Lut, lot, lung, vidhiling, we did in the previous one. Then ashirling, lung, rung, and like nich and karmavachya. So karmavachya also we did at this point in this in these lecture series. So what you will do is, you will observe the like dhatu, whichever you want. For example, tap. Let us see this line. Tap dhatu. Okay, the arthas are in Hindi. If somebody wants to do seva, you can add English meanings here. Lot of, seva is required. Well, I have to do it myself if you don't do it. I was talking about such lines, okay? So the ditto lines are there. Maybe you can fill it. I thought of filling it myself. We can do that later also. And so don't worry about the red and black and all the color differences. They are the corrections that the students have put up. It's okay. Now, we want Ashirling. See, tapyat. So, ya is a friendly, this one, pratyaya I told you, na? So, behind every halanta dhatu, it will be directly yat. The Parasmapadi is much easy. Ashirling Parasmapadi don't scare us. But this sheer and sheedvam and all, it's a little, we get pulakankuras when we read those forms. Okay, so don't worry about the Hindi meanings and all. You can still go to ashtadhyayi.com or Apte Dictionary and get the meanings. Don't worry about it. Here we only are concerned with the forms, and they are only first forms. So this is how the students worked, and the document was there. Now, if like we have any like this dhatu or D is a Ajanta dhatu. Now, Ajanta dhatu, Ashirling, and that is also Atmanepada. Here is the information. One more. The one stands for the Gana, Vadi Gana. A dot stands for the Atmanepada, and this Udana means to fly. So, Ut, so he has put the D, Dayate, Dayishishta is okay. So we can also add the Uddayashishta, something like that. So Uddaya is actually Utpata is much easier, for flying and all. I don't know why they use ding, etc. Ding is okay, but we can Utpata, Visarpa, or like Vipata, or the dhatus which are for flying. Do you know that? Go to Apte Dictionary. Apte, English to Sanskrit, not Sanskrit to English. English to Sanskrit, you go, put any word like fly, FLY, fly. Okay. But if it has like 2 meanings in English, like fly is a makshika also, fly is a bird also, bird flight act also, and fly is anything else. But you have to pick up the right Sanskritam word. Like that. So there you will see many paryaya vachis. Okay. So D is there in fourth gana Atmanepada. So the same forms will come. So we can do like this. I will try to do it right now. Yes, so it is done. So same forms. So Dayishishta. So D will have Dayi. I told you that E will get aya and U will get ava. So that thing is happening here. So let's look for the jr. I told you the dirgha rikaras will change to ir in general and ur with the oshtyantas. Oshtya attached, like bru, if there is a bru dhatu is not there, something like that. Then it will be pur. Okay, so that I told you. Then cho, the ajanta. Cho is an ajanta. Now what will happen to ajanta? It will change to a. So chayat. So gana is not important here at all. Gana is for just other lakaras information. The sarvadhatuka lakaras gana will be counted. Here it will be like directly. Cho will become cha and ayat, chayat. Like that. Huh? Then all the halantas are very easy. Well, let us go to some atmanepada dhatu. Chaksh. Chaksh, like, see. The atmanepada is there, na? Khyayat. Okay. Maybe the kya dhatu, chakshate will be atmanepada. But chakshin khyai. Yeah, this is the example of the atideshas. I told you how the dhatvati deshas happen. For that, this chaksh is an example. So chakshu dhatu will have kya. Chakshin kya is the sutra. So in the adhatukas, the chaksh will become kya. But kya is parasmaipadi, I think. Okay, so you'll see this T form. And the tu is there, then that is parasmaipadi. Okay, so that is it. And then let us see some more. Gra. Gra itself is an a anta. So some have the vaikalpika a. Do you remember that rule? I taught you in the class. So the gra will be, it will be grayat and grayat both. Whenever there is a ayat, it is vaikalpika only. I have seen the rule. So the grayat form will also be there. Okay. Then ghurna atmanepada. So ghurni shishta. So this shishta will be a little the ishishta. There is idagama here. So shishta before it is ishishta. Otherwise there will be sishta only. So e has come, idagama has come here. Are you able to follow when I explain like this? So I'm trying to put the class. If you had listened to the class correctly, you would understand this. Okay, so Lrn lakara I am telling. So had you listened to this very carefully in the class, you would have understood it in one go. Okay, like that. Anyway, you are all good students, I know. Even if it is not in one go, don't worry. Try to do it twice or thrice as per your times. So gras dhatu grasate. So you should at least remember the latlakara forms for all the dhatus. Gras grasate. So whenever you see gras, the grasate should appear in your mind so that it's atmanepadi and all. So grasi shishta. So ishishta it is again idagama dhatu. Okay, let us see one non-idagama, anit atmanepada dhatu. Let us see. I will try to search for sishta. Sishta. So this is Ashirlin. So sishta. So no, this is like trai. This is a ejanta dhatu. I want a halanta dhatu where sishta had happened. Pat sishta. Yeah, there. Here we have. So pat. So do you observe that? Do you observe here? See. What happens is the pad dhatu. Da has become ta before the sa. So I told you the sandhis will happen. Now you follow, right? The sandhi has happened here. The da changed to ta. I want you to use the document which I am going to share with you in this manner. I hope this is okay for you all. You understand what I tell? If you don't understand, please feel free to personally message me. I may not be able to take the calls, but you can always message me through a voice message, through a typed message, whichever line number you tell me. See, I have seen this 232 line number pan is there. I don't know why it is pani shishta. Because there is idagama. I will answer. Okay, if you ask that doubt, I will tell you because this is of idagama. Like that. So please feel free to use this document. I am going to share it. With again one more thanks to the students. We'll have some more such works if you're all interested. We will develop some like tools for our students. With this, I end my class. Shubhamastu to you all. See you all in the next week's class. Today is Thursday, so we'll meet again on 5th May. Okay, sorry, 4th May. 4th May in the morning, we will meet. Shubhamastu to you all. Hari Om. Namo Namaha.
Namaste.